And if you're out there walking in the rain, hear those whispers driving you insane, and you know it's a time to change.
What is going on? You're watching From the Green Room, and my guest tonight is from the rock band LA Maybe, Dallas Dwight. How are you doing?
Doing great, man. Thanks so much for having me. Happy to be here.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for taking some time to chat with us in the green room. You guys released the track "The Long Road" a few months ago, I think, or the lyric video for it a few months ago, off your debut EP album, "Dirty Damn Tricks," along with the lyrics, the video. Tell us about that song.
Yeah, "The Long Road's" one of our newer songs. It actually wasn't on the debut album. It was on the deluxe edition, kind of the reissue that we did. It was the one brand new track we included on that. We included a few other acoustic versions and stuff, but
Gotcha.
"The Long Road" itself, it seemed to connect with a lot of people so far, which is really cool. It's kind of just about it's about life, and each verse focuses on a different like vignette of a character going through different struggles, and the chorus kind of binds them all together with wanting to kind of escape the day-to-day life.
Gotcha. So making that deluxe album, did you guys re-record all the songs?
No, we didn't touch the original 10. We just we recorded an additional 6, I guess. 2 of them were actually demos from the old days, so I guess we technically only recorded 4. 3 of those 4 were acoustic versions of songs found on the album, and the last one was "The Long Road."
Okay.
The acoustic version of "The Long Road," it's worth saying. The full version of "The Long Road" will be coming out later on the next release. But this was kind of our little way of kind of teasing it and getting it out there to people, kind of a little sneaky way, and letting people kind of dip their toe in the water. And then we're also kind of buying ourselves some time with the deluxe edition to get the new stuff finished and done the way we want.
Cool. So do you plan on to make any more videos to go along with the deluxe edition tracks?
Probably not. We're already moving on to the next stuff at this point.
Okay.
So the Long Road video was designed to kind of just be the standalone one to, again, help bring more attention to that song specifically. And then, we're moving on to kind of the next group of things now. So
awesome. Where'd you guys record your originally that album? Where'd you guys record it at? Like, what studio?
We didn't use any studios. We do all of our production ourselves.
Okay.
So we recorded a lot of that in my apartment and Drizz's basement and our bass player's house and stuff. So we all the vocals were done in a closet in my apartment that we had foamed up the entire thing with hot glue and acoustic foam, and basically just tried to create a dead space, and it worked really well. So the vocals came out great. And we kind of do everything ourselves. Now I have a studio in Charlotte where we're from, so we do pretty much everything there. But we're a very, very almost aggressively like DIY group. We do all of our own album art, all of our own merch, the logos, the posters,
that's pretty cool.
Website. Yeah, everything is done by us. We don't outsource much of anything that I can think of off the top of my head.
Hey, that's the way to go nowadays. A lot of musicians are doing their own producing and their own mixing and mastering and stuff like that.
Yeah, I grew up wanting to be in bands and stuff, and I ended up just solving a bunch of my own problems, and through doing that, got obtained a certain amount of skills in certain areas. For example, band needed a logo, and I asked a graphic designer, and he was like, "Okay, $400." It's like, "Well,
Yeah.
I'll have $400." So I'm googling, like, as a high school kid. So I'm googling like how to make a logo. Oh, everybody's saying use Photoshop. What's Photoshop? Okay, let's download Photoshop. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing here. Let's Google Photoshop tutorial. All right, now I'm kind of understanding this. Now let's see if I can come up with an idea. Let's see if I can make a logo, and kind of eventually you make a logo. And over years, you know, a decade of doing that, I now am able to make videos and websites and designs and merch and all that stuff. Just now today, we released the album art teasing our brand new single "Down to Fight."
Mm-hmm.
And
I saw that.
I just did that album art today. So that's, again, all in house. We do everything ourselves, and we put it out there today. So, and it was really nice actually to hear the first few comments were like, "Amazing artwork." I was like, "Oh, that's nice."
Right.
So it's good to know that not only can we do it ourselves, but we can do it ourselves and maintain a professional quality and a professional look. We have, in the beginning, we had tried outsourcing some stuff, because I was like, you know, I've done it in the past for my other bands. I don't want to, it's not a control thing. I don't want to be the control freak. Let's hire someone and see if they can come up with a fresh idea. And we did like a contest, and we hired a bunch of people to do stuff, and we all sat down and reviewed them, and we all thought all of them sucked. So we were like, I was like, you guys vote. I'm abstaining, because if we don't like it, then I have to do it. So I don't want people thinking I voted in my self-interest, right?
Right.
So like, and everybody agreed, like, these are not good. So I was like, I'll take a crack at it. This was for designing the logo for the band.
Right.
Like, I'll take a crack at it, but I'm not going to do a bunch of revisions. I don't want it to be a whole thing. So let me design one, and if you guys like it, we use it. And that's the logo we have now, where the text is kind of in a box, and everybody says it looks like Star Wars. I swear I didn't do that on purpose, but yeah, it's pretty funny how often we get that comment. But
that's pretty cool. Graphic design is not easy. You know, I have a minor in graphic design, and it was it was very there wasn't really many classes for it, you know, so I really didn't learn a whole lot, and but it was like 3 extra classes. So
yeah,
I mean,
sure.
why not? But I've learned a lot just through Google and Photoshop, doing Photoshop and stuff like that. So that's awesome, man.
You can self-teach a lot these days, and another thing that it really helps us with is it cuts down on middlemen. If a venue messages me and says, "Hey, we have a show tonight. I need your logo right now for a last-minute poster," I don't have to then go track down the graphic designer from 2 years ago,
right,
and be like, "Hey, man," and then he's out of the country for a month, and then it's like, I don't know where it is. We don't do any of that. We have it all. Hey, can you give me the logo without the box? Sure. Hey, can you change the color of this? Hey, can you give me a fresh picture that you've never used before? Yes, sure. We have all of that ready to go, and the fact that we control it all and do it all ourselves means that we're, you know, able to do things like that for people, and to give people the things that they need from us to put on good shows and good art, good marketing, and all that.
Right.
Really, really quickly and effectively.
Right. Yeah, that's awesome. So looking into the rest of 22 and into 23, what can we expect from the LA Maybe?
In a couple of weeks, we're flying out to LA, and we're playing the Whiskey a Go Go with Powerman 5000.
Oh wow!
And then we're getting on the Kiss cruise, and we're playing with Kiss, and Black Label Society, and a bunch of bands.
Nice.
For a week or so on the high seas. We'll be spending Halloween in Cabo San Lucas with Kiss and stuff. So that can't be, you know, that's not.
No, that sounds awful, right?
Yeah, we'll suffer through.
Yeah.
And then we'll take one for the team. Then we fly home, and immediately we have 2 gigs in town, both in the Charlotte area, and then Hickory, North Carolina.
Okay.
And then I think we have a handful of gigs in town, and then we fly overseas. We're in the UK for most of December, so we'll be there. And then
nice.
We have a couple New Year's gigs back home, and then that's 22 for us.
Right, and then look into 23 and hit it rolling, right?
That's a wrap. Yeah, the first 2 months of 23, we've kind of set aside and dedicated to trying to get as much of the new album done as we can. We're probably about a little less than halfway done. So
okay,
we'll see if we can't knock it out of the park or something, you know.
Awesome. So we'll be seeing new music from LA Maybe in 2023 then.
Well, you'll be seeing new music in just a few weeks. We just announced Down to Fight. The single will be coming out November 1st.
Okay, that's right. I did see that.
So and I will tease that there's a video coming out before that. So
awesome. Awesome. We're looking for that. So where can fans or just anybody find out what's going on with you guys and find out where you're going to be, shows, information, where they can find your music at?
Yeah, sure. The best place is definitely lamaybe.com. That's kind of the hub, and,
Okay.
and it'll take you anywhere you want to go. If you want Facebook, Spotify, Apple Music, it's all there. So
Okay.
you can go there and see our tour dates, see our store, all sorts of good stuff.
Cool. You guys are definitely on the forefront of the new wave of classic rock, man. Again, my guest has been Dallas of the LA Maybe, and check out their Dirty Damn Tricks Deluxe Edition album, and look for their new music coming out soon. As usual, you can find them on all the streaming platforms. Check out their website. The links will be in the description below on the video. And Dallas, has been great chatting with you, and thanks for taking the time to sit in the green room with us. We'll do it again sometime.
Yeah, man. Thanks so much. Yeah, thanks so much for having me. We'll talk
Awesome.
soon.